Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I am going to be installing something pretty quickly, but it's also really important, especially if you're doing any sort of rideshare or you really just want to see your cell phone while driving. So right now, I'm chilling in the car, and my phone is right where everyone keeps their phone, is right here, maybe over here somewhere. This is where I put it when it's not charging, but it's charging over here. I have it's like if I have maps on here, I can't see the maps. It's like really out of the way. So I wanted somewhere to mount my phone. I know some people put their phone up here for their own screen, but I like a screen that I have better. Plus, my phone is for phone stuff. So I wanted to have a phone mount. And I don't want anything up here because that's just blocking my view. I want something that attaches to the screen or is near the screen that I can use. And that's exactly what I got. And the one that I decided to go with was TPARTS. They do have a mount that goes right behind that screen. So right in the corner, it's kind of hidden away and it just has your cell phone kind of floating there. And then when you don't want to use it, you can just fold it back so you can't even see it. So you can't even tell that you have an accessory that's on there. And this is everything that's in the box. You have the actual mount itself, which comes with the 3M tape, which pretty much the best in the industry. You also have the mount itself, which is aluminum. I don't know if you can hear that, but super solid, well built, no plastic or anything. You have this part, which is the magnet. So this is the part that goes to the back of your phone for MagSafe. And apparently this is for things that aren't MagSafe too. So they have these little metal rings, which are very, very, very strong magnets. And I guess you can attach this, again, 3M tape to the back of your phone or your phone case or whatnot, and you can use those to make this work. And also gives you a little paper template, so you slide it on the corner, and then this is the back part, so you know exactly where the mounting point is going to be. So the issue with mine, which is probably similar to many of you, you have a phone, and maybe it is MagSafe, which this thing works beautifully with. You just slap it on there and like this thing's never gonna go anywhere ever. It's actually kind of hard to get off. But I have a case on my phone, which makes this completely useless. When it's on my phone, nothing happens. It doesn't stay on there at all. So I don't want to get a new case that has the built-in MagSafe magnets. And I also don't want to go naked. So I need to get one of these and stick it on the back of my phone case. And hopefully that will work. So the only thing that I'm gonna do here is, of course, get an alcohol pad because this stuff does get pretty grimy. You can kind of see fingerprints and whatnot built up over time. And I'm going to make sure, because this is right where it should be, I'm gonna place this on here right where it should be, after it's cleaned, of course, and then I'm going to take off that 3M and then stick it exactly where that one is going to be. Let's see if this works. All right, so I clean that with some alcohol, slap that on there. It should be right where that one is. It's not like it really matters, but it's nice and even. And I'm gonna slide that one off, and I should be able to put it on here. Probably will be able to work from the other side. Yeah, barely. So this is kind of the same issue that I was having, trying to get this attaching to my phone case. Oh, that kind of worked. But the real test, I know this is gonna stick to it and hold up a phone case, but let's put a phone case on here. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. If anything, that's probably stronger than the MagSafe. These things are really strong. Okay, now, I guess the sliding method, geez, works really good. Ugh, there we go. So, it's definitely a very strong magnet, and if you do it this way, it 100% works. So now I can get this set up. All right, so we're chilling here in the Tesla. Now, honestly, this can go anywhere on the back, but if we decide to put this positioning tool in place, we can put it on pretty much any corner just right, and it can be folded back so we can't see. I have a little bit of a different situation because I do have the screen that is the swivel screen, so I can move it around up, down, left, right, and I usually keep it over this way when I'm driving, so I didn't know if having my phone over here would affect anything. So if I wanted to have like Uber or something, some sort of map over here, I'd be able to see it even when the screen was positioned that way, because normally it'd be right over here, it'd be perfect. But if it was over this way, would it work up here? And I think it still works well over there. Over here would just be a little bit too far. So I am going to stick with the regular position most people keep it at, is right here in the corner. Now, this whole thing didn't come with any sort of instructions. I'm assuming because it's pretty darn straightforward, which it is. But it did come with these little sticker adhesive things. I'm going to use these, unstick it, put it on the back, right where that little positioner says I'm going to put it. I'm going to put that back there and then stick the 3M to that, because for if whatever reason in the future I want to remove this, sell the car, put it back to stock, whatever it is, this 3M stuff is incredibly strong. And taking this off of there is one issue. And then once you get it off, then you have to get all the foam and adhesive off of it, which is a struggle to say the least. So I'm going to put that right back there. That's, as far as I can tell, very strong adhesive itself. And then I'm going to stick this right onto there and we'll be good. All right, I got my screen rotated this way so you guys can see a little better. If you do want this swivel screen, watch my video on that one. Really cool. Anyway, this, I've got it a little bit loose right now, so you can move this in, you can move it out. You can also see the hinge here. So if you put it like that, and then it'll fold itself back so you just cannot see it. Also, if you get this little knob and come out even more, you can rotate it. You can kind of hear it. It's got little gears in it, so you can go through that. So I thought it was down here and I put it on wrong and I was freaking out and I'm like, oh my God, I just put this on. It does rotate this way too. So position it right where you want it and tighten it up. And once you tighten it up, you can see that this is the magnet side. You just turn left to unlock it. It basically just loosens it up. And then here, you'll pop that into this piece right here. And then once it's on, you just tighten it up till it's nice and snug. And this piece is not going anywhere. All right, I think I got it right where I want it. So bam, that's what it's gonna look like when it's out and ready. I've got the back of my phone and boom. There we go. So now I've got my cell phone up there for any sort of maps. Again, if I'm right here driving, it does cover it up a little bit. Like my actual view looks like this. So it does cover up the little bottom portion. Again, even with the phone on here, I can just come back here, loosen up the knob. There we go. And I can just rotate it out or rotate it up or wherever I need for it to go. Oh, there we go. I can rotate it up here if I want to. Also, I can rotate it directly up just like that. So when I'm driving, I can also have maps directly above the one that I have. If I'm doing Uber or if I'm doing really anything, definitely not Netflix while driving, but it's right there. And then if I don't want that, or a cop sees me and like, what are you talking about, bro? I don't have anything. Oh, that? No, no. I've never seen it before in my life, officer. Just a regular car. All right, so that was a very simple install. Like I said, I'm going to be using this for Uber. I'm occasionally going to do an Uber ride, and this is going to make it a lot easier. So I'll be able to have my screen up here working with Uber. I can have my maps on here or a separate set of maps on here along with this one over here. And of course, my awesome little display. If you want to watch that one, watch it. This is like a cockpit now. I've got the screen towards me. I've got this up here. It's like future. I'm excited about this. I hope you guys are too. So follow along on my Tesla journey. Subscribe, I guess. I don't really care.